Ken Okaniwa, Consul General of Japan in Miami. Consulate General in Miami was established in 1992. And the consulate covers the state of Florida. I think the basic task that I have to address is, one, to help the Japanese nationals, protect the Japanese nationals in Florida, and to provide consular services. Two, to promote exchanges between Japan and Florida state, including economic. And three, to analyze the situation in the Latin American continent. The first opportunity was when as a child, I spent 4 years in Yonkers, New York, because my father was a businessman. And every school in that area, they go on a field trip to the United Nations. So when I saw many flags waving in at the United Nations, I thought, well, this is a place I like to work in.
Okay, and you were young, right?
I was a junior high school student.
Junior high school.
I think there are many opportunities because both Miami as well as Florida and Japan, we excel at the high technology end of the industries. So we have both skilled labor and also the good infrastructure to promote all kinds of activities, from research and development to production, and also the logistics to send them out, which work in the areas information technology, pharmaceuticals, and logistics. And these are the areas that Florida excels at. Yeah. So Japan and Florida have very common, I think, interest in promoting economic exchange. There is a lot of cargo which comes into Miami because you have the port of Miami, and you are the first port of call after the Panama Canal. Basically, we export a lot of machinery, and but in fact, Florida also exports a lot of machinery to Japan, including the aeronautical components. Well, we are at a very historical juncture in the trade and investment between Japan and Florida, because on February 4th, we are expecting the Trans-Pacific Partnership Agreement to be signed by Japan, the United States, and I think about 10 other countries in the Asia Pacific. And this would liberalize the movement of goods, services, and people. And what this means for Japan and Florida is that it will be easier for us to work together to promote export and investment in not only the two countries, but other countries in the area. And of course, we also are expecting the expansion of the Panama Canal. And that is a strategic importance for Miami. But it also means that goods from the Asian Pacific region can easily access the east coast of the United States. And I think Miami stands to benefit immensely from this development. The cultural links is, I think, something that we attach a lot of importance. We have quite a few organizations and that are engaged in cultural exchange, such as the Morikami Museum and Gardens in Delray City, or the Ichimura Japanese Garden in Miami City. And we try to support the activities, both financially and also in terms of, I think, support. And also there are 22 schools at the college and the high school level which teach Japanese. And in this Miami area, FIU, Miami-Dade College, and University of Miami has Japanese language courses. And in, at the high school level, Deerfield, Gulliver, Palmetto, and Terra teaches Japanese. The relations between the two countries I think has never been better. Both countries share common values such as democracy, respect for human rights, and rule of law. Japan is the third largest economy in the world. US is the largest economy in the world, and we have just agreed to the Trans-Pacific Partnership Agreement. In the security relations, we have an alliance, and there are 50,000 military and civilian personnel who are stationed in the bases in Japan. So I think this is a very important relationship that not only benefits our two countries, but also to the world. Issues such as transportation in big cities, rail, or issues relating to water and dealing with natural disasters.
Yeah.
These are issues which Japan has also had to address. And I think we have developed a very, good technology to deal with these issues, and also the expertise. As a Consul General, I would like to, promote the cooperation between the county and the cities in this area to deal with these common issues that we face. So the economy in Japan, I think, is, the Abe administration is continuing to promote the economic stimulus in order to overcome the deflationary trend that we have had over several decades. And we have been, successful in changing the trend towards a growing economy and also overcoming deflation. So we welcome investments from Florida and more businesses working together with Japanese companies.
Yeah.
One is that there are sister city relationships that exist in this area in Japan. There is a sister city relations between Miami City and Kagoshima City, and there is one between Miami Beach and Fujisawa City. I'm happy to report that Mayor Regalado visited Kagoshima last November, which was the first time a Miami City mayor visited Japan. And in return, the mayor of Kagoshima City is planning his trip to Miami City in summer this year.
Okay.
And in addition, Mayor Levine of Miami Beach is planning also his trip to Japan. There are many skilled people in this area, and I think Miami and Florida is strong in areas such as life science, information technology, and I think these are areas that we see Japanese also have an interest in working together, and we do have several companies already who come here to do research and development, as well as producing products. Business culture always differs in various countries, but I think the Japanese have a very warm feelings towards the Americans, and we like to work together with American companies. So I think if they need any information about getting visas or traveling to Japan, they can come to us at the Consulate General.